Check, check. Cool, cool, cool. Alrighty. Hi guys, welcome on. My name is Tiffany and I'm the owner of Tiffany Cosplay LLC. Welcome to the community. And I'm the owner of Tiffany Gordon Cosplay LLC, which is a company that focuses on costume and prop fabrication as well as education. And we are streaming live on YouTube, so if you are watching on TikTok or Instagram, I'm actually streaming over on youtube.com/Tiffany Gordon Cosplay, and that is where I'm going to be reading chat and answering questions. So if you have anything, go on over to YouTube. Eventually, I'll figure out how to connect all the devices and not have to stream on my phone for both platforms and on the computer and all, but that's not today, so go over to YouTube, it's free. So yeah, but for those that are on YouTube, welcome, welcome. Glad to have you here. So it has been a bit since I streamed. I've been going through a lot of health problems. I'm not too vocal on a lot of my health stuff, and I try to keep my streams very positive, as well as my social media. I try to keep really, really positive. And a lot of people think I'm a bubbly personality of positivity, but in reality, I actually suffer really bad from anxiety and depression. And I've been going to the doctor. I'm actually on medicine now, and that is interesting to say the least. I just started it this week and I've already noticed a big change. I can function again where I just really couldn't stream. I've been trying to lately and I couldn't. I've had so many days where I couldn't work and it's hard to talk about, but hopefully it will start to get better. Said it's supposed to take up to 5 weeks before it actually fully kicks in. So yeah, and then on top of that, I talked about it a long time ago, but I do have issues with my ovary on my right side, and I'm going up, I saw the doctor this week, and I have a, what is it called? An ultrasound for it this next week to see if there are any changes. Since it's been almost a year since I got that checked out, there was 2 spots on it that they're hoping have not gotten larger. If so, then I might have to do something else. I don't know. But one thing I didn't realize was technically my ovary is twice the size of a normal one, my right side, and that causes a lot of problems. So yeah, that's just been, yeah. So, but anyway, all that negativity out of the way. I'll try to be positive the rest of the stream. But that's kind of what I've been dealing with and why I haven't been streaming. And for me, why I haven't really been working on cosplay stuff. Y'all see me working all the time, but in reality, I just know when to post my stuff and kind of spread it out. So yeah. But today we're gonna be doing the last of the size large male breastplates. I got the other 3 done. They're in a pile over in the corner. But I ran out of foam and my foam just came in, so I just finished that. I've already glued all of the edges with contact cement glue, which is what I use for my glue. You apply it to your edges and you let it fully dry, and once it's dry, then you attach it together. So all of these pieces already have the glue on the edges, and we're just gonna be assembling it to finish it off on the stream, and then I'll go and add all of my little Sharpie lines. It should most likely be a shorter stream if this prototype works. If it does, then I will make it available on my website, and then you'll see another little funny 15-second video of me holding the breastplate, and then it goes to the model doing some kind of silly dance. Y'all have really liked that, so yeah. But we're gonna be working on that today. Also, another announcement is, I can finally say it, I'm gonna be coming back to Texas as a cosplay guest for Tokyo X, which is in Houston, Texas. I believe it's the 15th and 16th of June, but you can check their website for more info. I'll be a judge for the cosplay contest for that one. I believe I'm going to be an instructor for a workshop, so most likely it'll be some fun workshop that I'll be doing for y'all. And then... oh, and I'll have a booth. So yeah, you can come see me there. Come back to Texas. That's on top of me coming to Monsterpalooza in California. I'll have a booth there, as well as, it's going to be confusing, Tokyo OK, which is in Oklahoma. So I'm doing Tokyo X and Tokyo OK. One's in June and one's in July, I believe. So not to get them confused, but it is a little confusing. So yeah. Yeah. But yeah, hi guys. Texas, hey, pew pew pew. Yep, yep, yep. Alrighty, so let's start with this. I am going to be filming it just so we have another tutorial on it. So I gotta get my camera out too. Boop. Hopefully it will not be too much in the way. We're gonna flip to this camera. I think we're good on that. And that. Cool. Make sure it flips all over. And then I'm gonna just reorganize our stack. Am I getting mail? There's a boxa. He saw me. I'll be back in a sec. I cannot show because it's a secret. I actually really love mail. Okay, we were organizing the stuff real quick. I always like when I put my breastplates together because they're all labeled to put them in order, but it's not necessarily the order that I glued everything together. a different person. But that one's not the main male email. K L N M. Okay. Now they're in order. Whoop. Whoop whoop whoop. Whoop whoop whoop. Alrighty. So let us begin. That one will be like the last one. So this one's the hardest out of the blueprints because it's, if y'all saw the medium-sized one, it's like the full-on from here to here with the slight little skirt and the collar. And they're large pieces of foam, and from a medium to a large, it is definitely a different size. So there's a lot more foam and a lot more length to them. So we will attempt to do this. Let's see, can I think that's the best view y'all are gonna get, but go to YouTube because that's actually where I'm streaming. So, yeah. Okie dokie. Yeah, I do have the other 3 sizes already available, or other 3 large breastplates already available on my website since they worked out. So hopefully this one will work out just the same. That piece. Yeah, large compared to me. No, this is, it's actually a size large, so. Yeah, the plan is for all my breastplates, which I'm really happy to be doing, is sizes small through double X large, so XXL. So yeah. Honey Fro, welcome on. How are you? Oh, question. Did you ship the thing yet? Just, if you haven't, no worries. Just curious though. Boop, boop. Okay, so how's that one? Let's do the opposite side. That is these 2, which is A to B. And then we'll do the bottom. Complete it. Cuckoo? Not yet, you'll ship it Saturday. Okay, no worries. I just wanted to make sure, like, I didn't miss it or something, because shipping here is always issues, so. Well, good. To be or not to be, that's how. They're not bad. It's B12. It's because this is pattern number 12. Because when I cut out a bunch of pieces, sometimes I don't assemble them right away and they just sit in a pile. And the cat likes to come and run over things and move them around. So I want to make sure that they all still align to the right piece. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so there's the 2 back pieces. So we'll put them to the side. And then we'll go to the front piece. Yeah, Yuki's been... She's been a handful. She's okay now, but, not yesterday, but the last, like, I think it was 4 days, she had her first, heat. And she just would not stop screaming and trying to like get out of the house, and she wanted to go meet with her boyfriend, and yeah, we actually had some male visitors come to the window, so that was interesting. There's a little black kitty, a really cute black kitty that was coming to the window. So yeah, there's that. But she's been really bad with stealing my sewing pins lately. So I have my head forms, and I usually have pins in them, and like the head over there for the wig, and she'll come and just take the pins out and walk away with them, and I'm so afraid she's gonna hurt herself. So that's been a whole thing. And she likes to steal also my writing pins. So yeah, definitely a mood for her. But now that she's done, we're back to training. She's I've been leash training her to take my cat on walks, because I want to go hiking with her. I know that's weird, but I do. And she's actually a lot better with it now, where beforehand she likes outdoors a lot, and she's not allowed outside unless she's on the leash. And beforehand she really hated the leash, but she knew if she put it on, she got to go outside. And she's now starting to associate the leash with going outside, and she gets really excited, and I'll just take it out of the little cupboard and kind of shake it, and she just zoomed so fast over. She was so excited, and we've been doing it the last 2 days, now that she's out of heat again. But not today, because today is a rainy day. And then, so I let her kind of walk around the yard, and then we've been doing small little car trips around the block as well to kind of get her used to driving. She's been okay, no claws, but she just climbs on my shoulder and I hold her the whole time. And she kind of looks out the window, but then she's just like, I don't know what to do. So yeah. Okay, next piece. This is the other front piece. So far, no issues. Good. How's everybody else been? It's been, I think, almost a month since I've streamed. Any updates from anybody? Exciting things, or just normal life? For those that are on TikTok or Instagram, I'm actually live streaming on youtube.com/TiffanyGordonCosplay, and that is where I'm reading chat and answering questions. So go over to YouTube, it is free. And we're working on a male breastplate prototype today. This is specifically size large. Give her 6 months and Yuki will be stealing the card to visit her boyfriend. I know. She's obsessing because it's springtime right now, even though we just had snow like a few days ago. But all the flowers are starting to bloom, and we have a bunch of little bunnies. And the bunnies are all coming around, and now she's really like obsessed with them because they're like right next to the window because they want to be in the flower bed. And so it's kind of cute, but also she doesn't understand. Like, the bunnies can't see her into the house, but she gets really aggressive with her tail, and she will stand on the windowsill, but she does the grumpy tail, and it's like super loud enough to scare the bunnies. So yeah. Hi Pokemon. Love your Camille Cosplay in the back. Trying to upgrade your headpiece, but you don't have a 3D printer. Do you have any tips? So you could make it out of foam. So my horns that I have right here, actually I 3D modeled and printed it. But you could make each horn individually out of foam. I do have some foam templates available on my website that you could use. And then for the base horns, and then for the circle-y, squirrely ones, you could just do 10mm and then sand the edges and then just put little round balls at the end. And then you can do like a headband or something to hold them together. It's easy to make out, like, you could still make it out of foam. I'm not gonna say it's easy, but you could definitely make it out of foam. So yeah. What do you use for adhesive? I use contact cement glue. I use this, which is the DAP. I have a large bottle that's about this big that I'll fill this one up, and it saves some money. You do have to wear a respirator when using contact cement glue and be in a ventilated area, or have your windows open, your door closed, and your pets out of the room because you don't want them breathing the fumes. So yeah, and with contact cement glue, all of the edges are already applied, and you want it to be on both edges. Wait for it to fully dry, and then you can attach them together. And temperature-wise, it needs to be at least 65 degrees Fahrenheit or warmer for the glue to actually work properly. If it's colder, it won't adhere correctly. Yeah. Okay, now for the side pieces. Moving right along. Good questions though. I think one of my next tutorials I'm gonna do is one for contact cement glue. Like my basic tutorials. Okay, that one's done. You'll do that and tag you on TikTok when you're done the game. Yeah, no worries. Love to see it. We also have, if you do exclamation point Discord, we have an open Discord channel that you can always share any of your progress pictures or your completed cosplays. And then we have a question channel too. You can put stuff in if you're interested. This is the last of the side pieces. Thank you, Jasmine. Okay. Normally when I do this, I just kind of tack it together and then I go to the back side and I really push them together. And that helps to make sure that it's fully connected. And it also gives it where if you just tack it, if it's not fully like in the right spot, you can kind of adjust. And I also use the table when I'm attaching pieces. I don't typically attach in the air because that's going to make your seams, instead of them being straight up and down, you're going to have them slightly like off and have seams, like little gaps and stuff. So the table, because it's a flat surface, if you push them together, you should have a flush, relatively flush connection at that point. So yeah. I'll get some water real quick. You went on a big job interview 2 weeks ago. I haven't heard anything from Well, hopefully you'll hear something soon. And best of luck. Oh, cheers guys. Sorry. Cheers, cheers. Write it down, write it down. Honey Fro, thank you for becoming a remember for 2 years, 24 months. I really appreciate it. And I will write it down. Got it. Thank you. I know, write it down. Oh, that reminds reminds me, so Twitch is pretty much ready to go for gaming streams. Just I still am not 100% well. So once I feel I am comfortable with doing streams again, at least for gaming ones, then we will start those. And that will, Twitch will only be for gaming, and all of my gaming videos will go to my gaming YouTube, so it won't be on this channel, in case y'all are interested. Okay, let us connect more pieces. So we need that one. So we're connecting the front piece to the side piece now. But yeah, I've been hardcore playing 2 games right now. One is, I'm really enjoying the grocery store simulator, and they just did an update like yesterday, and it's so good. I probably have like 15 to 20 hours in it now. It's kind of bad. And then the other game I've been playing is the new Robin Hood game, which a lot of people don't know about it, but it's like, it's a mix between Assassin's Creed and, let's see, what's another good one? I don't know. I connect it with Assassin's Creed because it's very open world exploration. There's a bunch of fort things that you're gonna kind of have to go in, and like old school Assassin's Creed, like Assassin's Creed 2, and lots of loot, and you go around and you have like your bow and arrow to shoot people with, and you have a sword, and it's really good. Like, I love the exploration. It's got its janks, but it's not bad. I got it. I think I got it for like $26. I don't know if it's gone up in price because I got it before it was full release, but now it's full release. So, okay. Those pieces all together. Oh, and it's got like a whole farming system where you do like mining and cutting different trees, and you have to build up, and then you have buildings that you have in your settlement that you have to slowly upgrade to get different things. It's been fun. Okay. This one. Okay. Has anybody else been playing any other games? Our front pieces. So it looks a little wavy, and that's just because this one has like the skirt at the bottom. Okay. Let's see. I can't really make that one any better, unfortunately. Flip, make sure our seams are all properly connected. Cool. slowly seeing it come to life. I just stopped by to say thank you for a Princess Mononoke costume guide. Made one for your daughter. It was easy to follow, even for such list. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. I hope she loved it just as much. Yeah. The Princess Mononoke costume is probably one of my favorites because it was just a fun build. And I'm so happy to see that a lot of people are wanting to make their own version as well. So yeah. I'd also love to see it. Tag me on social media so I can see it. Okay. Oh, wait. I gotta record it. Yeah, the next, so I just finished, what costume was I making? Oh, the Frieren one. Sorry, I totally just spaced out on that. I just finished Frieren. I already did a photo shoot. Tomorrow I think I'm doing the transformation video for that, and I'm starting to do my tutorials on it. But the next costume that we are working on is also Studio Ghibli, and it's, I'm gonna butcher the name, Nasaka from the Valley of the Wind. And I made the dress, it's in the background, I don't know if y'all can see it. I made the blue dress a while back ago, but now I'm actually working on the full costume. Because I was working on the time on that one when it was snowing and I couldn't, it was too cold for me to do any type of gluing or foam work. So it was kind of like, I'll just do a bunch of sewing projects for future ones. But now I'm actually starting to really work on it. So we'll start seeing content. I actually have the knife downstairs. I applied the glue for it before the stream. And should have that one foam-wise all done by like end of this week actually. So we'll start seeing stuff on that next week. And I hope a lot of people will like that one as well. This piece is a little bit harder to put together. There you go. Sit down. Yep, she absolutely did. Yay. I did pretty good with that pronunciation. Yes. I swear, all of, like, half my tutorials for stuff are gonna be, like, people correcting me. The thing I can't pronounce, so I just finished a commission for the shield from World of Warcraft. I think it's called the Aldori Legacy Defender Shield, but I have no idea, honestly. So I'm expected when I start like doing the tutorial on that, people to correct me. Okay, this one. And this is our final main attachment, and then we've got the top and the collar, and then I'll finish this breastplate. So yeah. Ooh, any new animes, honey fro? I still am not fully caught up on Frieren. I think I'm on like episode 16 or 17 now. And then I'm doing Solo Leveling, which I really, really enjoy. Deliciousness in a Dungeon. I think that's the name of it on Netflix. There's a... she's deaf. It's a sign language one. That's really, really good. It's girly. It's really pretty though. And then I'm also watching, I cannot pronounce it at all. I keep wanting to saying it's the Apocryphy, but I know it's not. It's like the Chinese medical doctor girl in the green outfit. She's got the really pretty like blue kind of hair, and yeah, that one's really good. I kind of want to do a cosplay of her. Blah, blah. Add to the list. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm watching right now. Haldor, wait, is a faction would be Okay. I don't know if I pronounced it right, but hi, Wizard! Yeah, a lot of people are actually really liking that shield. And then I got some people that were like, oh, it'd be so cool if it lit up, and it's like, yeah, but the person who commissioned it didn't want it to, and it's understanding if it's a wall display, and for that piece you'd have to go and individually turn on each gem for it to light up kind of thing. But and some people are like, if you remake it, you should do this. Like, I'm not gonna remake it unless I'm commissioned. But yeah, that was a fun build. It was only 8 days for that. I think I have one more short video that'll come out with it. So yeah. A little bit on that one, but not too bad. Okay, now for the top. Wizard, thank you for gifting. Write it down. You're gonna hear this a lot. Thank you for gifting 10 members to the community. I really appreciate it. If you did receive a membership from Wizard, please make sure to thank him and write it down. I will write it down. And welcome to the member side of the community. I really appreciate the support. Write it down. Okay. Got it. Thank you. Write it down. More water. Write it down. What did I miss? Yes, the Apothecary's Apprentice. Write it down. I cannot pronounce that. Thank you, Cosmo. Write it down. Hi, Adam. Welcome on. They're okay. I talked a little bit earlier. I'm now on. I suffer really bad from anxiety and depression, and I'm finally like starting to get on medicine for it. So I'm a little bit all over the place. But hopefully I'll be better soon. So yeah. Write it down. Let us do the top attachments for the shoulders. But yeah, today, if you missed it too, we are... Did it not go? There we go. We are doing another male breastplate prototype. I don't have enough room for this. This one is the last of our large ones. So this is the most complicated one. It's a lot easier when I don't have the overhead camera. Oops, my bad. There we go. Okay, done. So this is kind of what it looks like so far. It's not flared out all the way. And of course it'll look different once it's on. But that is the large one, and then we're gonna do the last part, which is the collar. It's all good, Wizard. Okay, let's try to connect this last one, which have a wonderful rest of your day. Okay, I'm switching to the one camera because this camera is just having issues. So y'all won't be able to see it too well. But I kind of have to attach this piece, so. Okay. This one is definitely a lot easier to attach on the medium size, and we're gonna attach it mid-air, even though I said earlier don't do that, but kinda have to for this one. Just so it's out of the way. This is the one part I was not 100% sure if it would align correctly or not. So this is the part of the prototype that may need to be altered. But it does work. Okay, I think we're good. I'm gonna do the other side now. And then I'll flip the camera over. Okay, there we go. Now you can flip it. Sorry. There. Ish. Any advice for first con in cosplay and how to handle a large prop? Advice would be make sure you have comfortable shoes. If your cosplay does not have comfortable shoes, be aware you may want to change shoes halfway through the convention or just bring some flip-flops in a bag. Because sometimes your shoes can just kill you. For large props, you will have to, at convention, go to prop check. And typically that's at the entrance of conventions. Now, all conventions are different with their prop regulations, but typically they have to look at your prop, they'll hold it, and then it'll get tagged to make sure that it has been checked with security, so they make sure it's not a live weapon, it's not gonna cause any harm. Some conventions have restrictions on what type of material you can use for your props. Used to be back in the day you couldn't have 3D printed props, but a lot of that has changed now. Some conventions don't allow wooden ones, some don't allow props like airsoft guns or anything that can have projectiles, or if it's a gun, a lot of times you have to have an orange tip on it. So look at the convention's rules on that first. Most all conventions on their website have a section on props specifically for cosplay. Also, be aware when walking through crowds. If you have a large prop, typically if I have a sword or something, I don't hold my sword out and walk through a crowd with it like flinging. I hold it straight up and down, and I try to be as skinny as possible to go through crowds, and then I'll like do my poses not in a crowd. I'll do it in a space that's empty. When taking pictures, like people will come up to me and be like, hey, can I have a picture? If it's a huge crowd, just say, like you can say, okay, but let's go over here, and take them away from a huge crowded area, especially if you have a larger costume with large props. Let's see. I think that's a good starting point. I hope that helped answer. Yeah, friends as well. Drink water. Lots of pictures with friends. Do your TikToks while you still can. So, yep. But yeah, so here is the finished piece. This one's a size large male, and I think it works. Obviously it'll look different when it's on the body, but pretty happy with it. I'll show you the rest of them too. So this is the biggest one, so it's gonna be just like all the other ones. Oh no, did my camera break? Okay. It'll be just like all the other ones where you'll have it as a bundle, so you can get all 4 of them at a cheaper price in one, or you can buy each pattern individually, but that is this one. And then the others, they're half taped together for pictures, half not. So this is the other one for the large. When I take pictures, I try to tape them together, but they look better when they're on the black. And then that one. And then the last one. Which is like a over the body kind of one. I think somebody had said this one's like a good one for if you're doing a bow and arrow, like if you have the quiver attached to the back kind of thing. So yeah. What's up? Put them all back up real quick. Looks amazing, thanks. Yeah, if your prop can disassemble also, you may want to disassemble it when you walk to certain areas, but just depends. I'm gonna do a little filmy film of this real quick, and then we will do our lines on it. Filming done. It may go away. Alright. So now we get the fun part of drawing all of our Sharpie lines. And I found specifically for, let's see. I think one camera is better. I'll just rotate the camera. Better. Yeah, I found specifically for all of the breastplates, and since these are prototypes, I like to have it where the inside has all of the writing, and then it makes it where it's clean on the outside. And then I do the black lines because it pops more, and it makes it so that way whoever is interested in buying this pattern, they can clearly see where each of the seam lines are, and I feel like that helps. I mean, at least it would help me if I was looking at a cosplay pattern. So yeah. But hopefully people will like these. Have we talked about Deliciousness in a Dungeon? Staff is a cozy vibe. This was reminding me of. Yeah. So I don't remember any of the people's names. I like the show. It's good. It's not my favorite, but I still enjoy watching it. The what's his name? The bearded guy. He looks exactly like my best friend Adam, who I'm going to his wedding at the end of the month. And he acts the same way, and it's just like, it reminds me so much of him. So I'm hyped on that. But yeah, they do have good armor in there. So the plan is to do all the female and male breastplate patterns, four patterns for each small, medium, large, extra large, and extra extra large for both male and female. And then that's the plan for this year. I'm going through them pretty fast. Got 2 sizes of each so far. But I would like to go into shoulder pad armor next, and I was looking at those. He's got some nice armor pieces. So yeah, starting to think of other ones, but I gotta get through the breastplates first. Takes a little bit. So, okay, let's start. Got a favorite anime. I watch so much anime. I don't know if I have like a favorite. It's just like, I'm so ADD of like, I like whatever I'm watching at the time. And whatever I like to cosplay. That's a thing for me. One of my go-to like cozy ones though is Umaru. That one I really enjoyed. But sorry, drawing a straight line and trying to think. Currently what I'm watching though is Solo Leveling, which is fantastic. Highly recommend that one. And then I'm also watching one about sign language. We talked about it earlier. I'm not gonna pronounce the thing again, so I'm not even gonna attempt, with the Chinese medicine doctor, herbalist doctor. That one I might cosplay from. Maybe. And then I'm also watching Furin, finishing that one up, which is really good too. It's one that it's taking me a long time to watch, but it's for me, I don't work on cosplay and listen to music. I always have a show on. So I either have an anime on or I'm watching Twitch. And or just some other show. But for me, when I'm not, like when I'm really into a show, I have designated sit down and watch. And Furin is one of those. So a lot of times, like, I take baths and I watch animes in the bath. Or I watch my Korean shows. I love my Korean shows too. I just finished, I forgot. Brain fart. What is it called? I don't even remember. But I'm currently watching Dr. Slump. And that's a pretty relatable one for me right now. But I go through those really fast. I do a mix of all of the K-dramas. I really like the romantic kind of ones. And then there's a few Thai ones that I watch, and some Chinese ones. It just depends. But for me, I have like such a hard time sleeping, and so I like watching like my Korean dramas at night because it's a different language and it flips my brain, so I'm no longer thinking about work and cosplay and life, and it kind of like makes me think of other stuff. So yeah. I missed a lot of stuff. Sorry. Sure, what is going on there? Is there any good Ren? Oh, it's not Ren Fair season for us right now. I think it's still a few months away. It is apparently spring break right now though, but I mean, we're still having like snow, so. Like, it's spring, but we just had snow a few days ago. Which is weird. But it's been kind of warmer. I think today it's in the 50s, and it's been raining all day. But it's still like 30s in the morning, sometimes 20. You're waiting for solo leveling dubs to catch up because your attention span cancer, but I've been watching, the only one that I am watching dubbed is Frieren. Everything else I'm watching subbed. Dr. Stone. Oh, I forgot about that one. I started watching the new season, but then, like, a long time ago, and then I stopped. I don't know. There's some shows I like the first season, and then the second season comes out, and I'm just like, it's just more the same. I did see this next season, there's supposed to be a new Konosuba season, I think? Either that or they're talking about the video game that just came out. But I think they were saying it was a new season. But yeah, in terms of cosplays right now, though, so I just finished Frieren, the cosplay. And then that one, oh. The photo shoot was a disaster. Oh my gosh. So I was going through like an episode. I had really, really bad depression that day. And it was supposed to be like the day before, and it was even worse. And I was like, I gotta get pictures in. And so the whole day was just like, I was very sad. It was terrible. And we had scouted a place where it was, I think it was called the Lewis and Clark Park. And it basically was like all of these cliffs. And I mean, right now there's not really any place to take photos because everything it's cold. And the flowers just started popping like today. Otherwise everything has been winter dead. Not Texas dead, just normal place winter dead, which is a difference that I've learned. But we'd scouted it beforehand, and nobody had been there. Like there was nobody really a park. It's in the middle of nowhere. So I thought, okay, we're gonna have like maybe a few trail people out there, maybe walking their dog. Won't have too many. No, I show up and I'm basically like, there's so many birthday parties. It's a small little place that has a bunch of trails and on the cliffs. There was at least 5 parties of parents with kids, like at least 6 to 10 kids each, and I'm just this little elf walking through the woods that everybody's like trying to peek through the woods to see me and follow me, and I was just like, I'm stressing. Like I can do photo shoots out in public, but sometimes it gets a little overwhelming, especially when you're on a cliff and there's only like a 1-lane road and all these kids are screaming and just like, this was supposed to be an empty place. It was not fun at all. But I'm happy with the photos at least. So yeah, I thought they were gonna be terrible, but they were okay. So that was that. That has been like my life lately. But now that one's done, I will be continuing work on the Nasaka one, the Studio Ghibli one, and then we'll be starting another Genshin thing. I believe it's the Wanderer's hat is what we're going to be working on next. But not the full cosplay, just the hat. Because I'm more interested in that than in Mona for doing her hat right now. So that is going to be the flavor of this month, and then we'll be continuing breastplate patterns. And then after this, we'll be starting sometime during this month at the end or the start of next month, we'll be starting a male armor piece or male cosplay. And that one's going to be the warrior from Final Fantasy. So not me to wear, which will be fun. I'm kind of tired of always dressing up. I want to dress other people up right now. So I'm kind of in that phase. And then we'll also be starting the sword, the Nightmare Sword from Soul Calibur. And that one, we're only going to be making it, and then I'm going to be doing a live painting at Monsterpalooza of it. So that should be a whole thing. A whole thing. Oh, crap. Okay. Sorry, social media people. Actually, I do need to, well, no, it's okay. I need to respond to that, but that's okay. Grocery store list. So yeah. But that's kind of the next plans for the next stuff. Ish. They may change, but that's kind of what we're doing. And then I've got a lot of conventions. So we've got the 3 I've already announced, which are the Monsterpalooza in California. We've got Tokyo X, which is in Houston, Texas, and then Tokyo OK, which is in Oklahoma. And then there's one more that is coming, but I can't say yet. So yeah, and they're all like back to back to back. It is gonna be a busy June, July. Anybody else working on anything? Any cosplays or props or other worky stuff? and lots of outlines. Like halfway done? Yeah, feel free if you have any questions on what I'm working on or cosplay stuff, feel free to ask. I'm reading chat on YouTube for those that are on Instagram or TikTok. So head over to youtube.com/TiffanyGordonCosplay. We just finished assembling this male breastplate prototype. It is the 4th of the large ones that I've been doing. And then I'm just drawing on all the lines right now. Working on Teeny Tina from Borderlands. Ooh, fun. Why is it making me do this? That's a new thing. Weird. Never seen it where you had to do a verification while you were live streaming. That's a new one. Yeah. What part of the Teeny Tina are you making? I always love Borderlands cosplay, especially like the ones that go all out with the cell shading and because that's something I've tried to do, the cell shading style. I have trouble with, so I have mad respect for people that do it, especially like when you do it with the makeup and go all out. Been on the shoes? Ah. You know, a good reference for that, for the shoes, is, I believe it's Ganoza Cosplay. And she does tons and tons of the cell shading shoes. Oh yeah. Definitely worth it in the end. There was this one cosplayer I just came across, and I don't remember their account, but they did Jack, and the cosplayer actually ended up doing a sculpted Jack's face or whatever, and had it, because Jack's face is supposed to be like a face he took and put on him and stapled in place, and they did the mask on top of them, of his face, and did the jaw, and it looked 100% accurate, and it was just like, it was crazy. I don't remember their name offhand though, but yeah. Yeah. Yeah, if anybody knows the cosplayer I'm talking about, please put it in chat. I'm so bad with names in general. Like, I'm surprised I remember the ones that I do know. undo this. See if that helps. I'm still shocked that I can do straight lines now. I'm so shaky. I wouldn't consider these glasses straight, but they're camera straight. Yeah. And then this is our last line, but then we have to do all the edges too. So that's another thing. Okay. So that's like the main lines. So you can see them a little better. And then I do the trim of all of them. It just makes it that much cleaner, especially when you put it on the body for, oh, I missed this one. For modeling, it kind of helps show the curves better. And then I'll start getting lines all over me as well. I have to change Sharpies. It still works, but it's not on the sides very well. Okay. Fresh Sharpie. Much better. Okay, armhole's done. Come on. Oh, that's right. St. Patrick's Day is this weekend. Does anybody have any plans? I think it's on Sunday, though. I'd like to go out, but we'll see. that armhole is done. Do the neck, or the collar part next. I already got marked. I'm really excited to see what this one looks like on the body though. Do our back lines. Let's start on this side. Hi, Dave, Pokemon. Okay, on the other side. And then the last part is the bottom. And then we will be done. Dunskies. Only slight marks all over me. Oh, I wanted to also label it. This is male, large, pattern number 12. Okay, cool. Now it's completely done seas. I'll readjust my camera now. So yeah, there is that one. All done. So I'll just take some pictures of it, and then the pattern will go up onto my website tonight. And then that'll be the last one, and then this weekend I'll see if my friend can come over and model them for me. If they're not on alert. So yeah. 10 or 10, take a mace spray on. Yeah. It's fun when they're getting, for the larger sizes, because it's like, it's just different, because I'm so used to like all of my stuff being small. And so I like seeing so much foam, because I really like foam, and being able to see such long pieces of foam that's just so nicely put together. It just is like, my foam smith is just happy. Is just happy. So yeah. But that's gonna be it for today. Just gonna be a short stream. So yeah. Thank you guys for watching. I'm not gonna guarantee a stream next week. I do have the appointment about my ovary next Friday, I believe. So wish me luck. Hopefully it is not even worse. So yeah, hopefully it's the same size and not 3 times larger. It's only 2 times larger. So yeah, and hopefully all of my depression and anxiety medicine will slowly kick in, and I won't have too bad of side effects, and that'll help with production and just me feeling better. But I appreciate all of y'all being here, and thank you to Wizard for gifting the 10 members. I was going to say subs, but 10 members to the community. Again, if you did receive one, please say thank you to him in chat. I really appreciate the support, as well as thank you for the remember to Honeyfro. I appreciate it as well, as this is my full-time job, and all support is greatly appreciated, so I can continue doing this and bringing you more cosplay tutorials and videos and stuff. So yeah, and if you are new to the channel, would love to have you as part of our cosplay building community. So subscribe to the channel. It is free here on YouTube, as well as don't forget to like the video. If you are on TikTok or on Instagram, I actually was live streaming on youtube.com/Tiffany Gordon Cosplay, and that was where I was reading chat. So make sure to head over to YouTube. That's where all of my cosplay tutorials are, and that's where my live streams are for reading everything. So yeah, and hopefully I'll be able to figure out the other app to put everything together instead of having 2 phones and computer, and I'll be able to read chat for everything. So we'll see. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Much love, guys.